Hello, beloved. It's Lainie Love Dalby beaming in. I am a lightning catalyst and the cosmic creatrix of the Sacred Revolution Oracle deck, as well as the founder of the Ecstatic Embodied Leadership Academy. And I wanted to come in today to do an oracular astrology reading for the Jupiter Neptune conjunction in Pisces that is happening on April 12th, 2022. This conjunction in the sign of Pisces hasn't happened in over 1,000 years. So it is a major once in a lifetime conjunction that we are going to be experiencing together. So I wanted to tune in with the wisdom of the Oracle deck, as well as the wisdom of the archetypal energies of Neptune and Jupiter and Pisces, to be able to tune into these energies and to see how we can really utilize this conjunction and this astrological magical moment that is unfolding for us this week and much beyond that as well. We will feel the effects for some time, up to 18 years. And so really tuning in and really taking a moment here to just close your eyes and take a few deep breaths as we center into sacred space together, into our medicine space today. And just placing a hand on your heart and tuning in to see if there are any inquiries that you have that are on your heart at this time that you'd like to listen for guidance in this reading. Just to tune in specifically to the frequency of the words that you most need to hear today in this group reading for us on the Jupiter Neptune conjunction in Pisces. Just breathing into that, whatever it is that comes as we begin our journey together today. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It expands everything it touches. And Neptune is high spiritual energy. It is and in the sign of Pisces, which is extremely dreamy. And so this is high time for dreaming, high time for visioning, high time for the spiritual arts, for tuning into oneness and Galactic Gaia unity consciousness, which is such a focus of the Sacred Revolution Oracle. It is a time to really, really hold the big dream, call in the biggest dreams possible, while also keeping an eye on the practical elements of bringing that dream forward as well, since with the Neptune energies, it can also bring some illusion and delusion as well. So really staying rooted, it can go full on into fantasy. So we want this to be rooted dreams, rooted visions that are sustainable, that can really ground in and down into the earth. And this conjunction really offers us that capacity. And we're going to be feeling, especially this particular conjunction, through a portal that's closing in November. So really through this whole year, it is a time of visioning, of dreaming, of tuning in. And then as Jupiter moves into Aries in May, being able to start to take action on those dreams, one foot in front of the other each day, taking a step towards the bigger dream that you are calling in. So we're going to see what medicine wants to come through the cards today. And for those who've been watching the readings, there has been a lot of big dream energy because Jupiter has been in Pisces now. And, it has been coming through in the last couple of moon readings to really tune into the dream and vision. So this is really honing it in at the next level. And let's see what other wisdom is here for us today. So just tuning into your inquiry as I pull from the cards. Let's see, what wisdom do we most need for this conjunction? What wisdom do we most need? Pisces energy is the infinite sea. The idea of what dear mentor and sister Virginia Rosenberg called the dreaming sea. So what does it feel like if you just allow yourself to bask in the dreaming sea here and let it be amplified and expanded, your biggest dreams, calling those in now. Okay, let's see what cards showed up for us today for this magical conjunction. Oh, I love it. Oh, yes. Powerful. I love this. Okay. So the first card that came through is Galactic Gaia Unity Consciousness. And this is such the epitome of the energies of what are possible as we tune into this conjunction. It's really the Pisces energy is that high spiritual oneness, unity. It's like this cosmic sea of unity. And this card is really all about that, tapping into true unity, true remembrance, ending that story of separation, allowing our hearts to break open to the next level of love and compassion, to offer that to the world, because we know and we can see that there's such deep pain and suffering all around us that is happening, and really coming into a place of letting our hearts fully break open to that from a place of deep, deep compassion for our brothers, our sisters, our queers, our animal kin, for all other living beings in the web of all life, and remembrance that we all belong to each other. We belong to each other. And so getting into that infinite sea with each other and supporting each other and lifting each other up and moving towards unity consciousness in any and every way that we can, remembering that we are one, we are a part of one another, that we breathe the same air. It's this deep a level of connectivity to that web of all life, and letting that inspire you, inspire your actions, inspire your dreams, inspire your visions. So it's not just selfishly rooted visions that are like, oh, this is for me, I'm going to get mine, I'm going to do this. That's very much the old paradigm. This is about stepping into, how can I serve? How can I offer my gifts and medicine to the web? How can my dreams and my visions help support that web of all life and help to cultivate a new paradigm, help to cultivate Galactic Gaia unity consciousness now, and help us to start to come back home to each other in deep remembrance. So loving this card here, 34. So just taking that one in. The next card that came through is 18, which is the Lemurian Water Keepers card. And this card definitely is the infinite sea in so many ways. It is high spiritual energy. It does have a lot of Neptune energies here. You have the whales, the dolphins, the crystalline frequency and vibration of the water. You have the crystal skulls here that are all about personal and planetary transformation. You have the seed of life connecting us back to that Galactic Gaia unity consciousness, and the alchemical symbol for water, the downward pointing triangle. And so really tuning into water for this portal. Immerse yourself in water, take baths, take showers, go to the ocean, be in the lakes, be in the rivers, let yourself be held in the sacred waters, because the sacred waters contain gnosis. They contain remembrance. They contain the ancient codes that we carry. So this is a time, the ancient spiritual codes, especially from ancient civilizations. So this is a time when we can tune in to the wisdom of the ancient times, of our ancient lineages, of these ancient civilizations, the Atlantean, the Lemurian, tuning into the land of Mu, tuning into these different energies, and maybe even ancient Egyptian lineages, and calling them forward now, calling them forth now in remembrance through water, through interacting with water. It could just be blessing yourself with water, but allowing yourself to interact and interface directly with the sacred medicine of water, which is also this Pisces energy that we're in as well. And let yourself expand in that water. Let yourself expand in the Piscean waters, in the infinite sea, and to really call in the larger dream for you. The whale sings its true song, its true soul's song. So what is it? What is that song that your soul is longing to sing now? What is the wisdom? Also, there's owl here. What is the wisdom that you are calling in remembrance to help you move forward in your life, in your visions, in your dreams that you are calling forth at this time, and really allowing yourself to deepen and tune in with that here now during this portal. So get into water, immerse yourself in the water in any way that you can, and allow that to connect you into the crystalline frequencies and also to purify you. It feels like this card is also an invitation of purification, to purify with the sacred waters anything that isn't in service to the dream and the larger visions, so that you can truly live into the fullness of your potential now and who you are here to be. So tuning into that ancient wisdom, channeling that in, bringing in that ancient gnosis to the ancient future for the Aquarian age that we have moved into. So seeing that here as deep medicine. And then I love that the Be an Ecstatic Embodied Leader card came through for this energy. So I would really invite you with this card, with these energies, to tune into the dream and the higher vision of what is calling you forth into your ecstatic embodiment. What brings you wildly and unapologetically alive? What helps you to feel fully lit up and in your highest gifts and medicine and soul expression? She is fully soul expressed, shining her full technicolor radiance. She is sparkling shamelessly like the sun, like stardust. She is channeling light language as a pillar of light between heaven and earth. And so how are you being called into this energy, into being a way shower for the new earth, for the new paradigm? How are you being called into the larger dream, not only individually for yourself, but collectively to help bring us into Galactic Gaia unity consciousness? So how are you being asked to step forward with your unique gifts, medicine, and soul sparkle in service to co-creating this larger dream of unity consciousness, of remembrance of who we are, of who we've always been? And so really tuning into your special light, your special emanation of light, your particular nutrient that you have to offer to the ecosystem. And in that, really allowing yourself to offer that as medicine to that web of all life, to the web of all of us together, and allowing yourself here to tune into that high spiritual frequency energy, high vibration energy through the waters. And I would even recommend to charge your water with crystals. If you have any clear ascension quartz, rose quartz, really high vibration crystals. This is Lemurian seed quartz. This is aqua obsidian quartz, both of these skulls. And so really charging up your water and getting it into the highest frequency vibration possible to either put on your body or to imbibe if they are crystals that you are able to actually drink the liquids from, and to really know that this energy can help fully light you up now. It can supercharge you. It's like, imagine as if you were drinking infused liquid light that is going to superpower you in your capacities, in your potential, in your gifts and medicine and who you are here to be now. So really asking, what's the vision and the dream that's going to help you get here to this energy, to bringing this energy forward into the web for the greater good of all, right? So really tuning into that. And there's an interesting card that came through here as well that is wanting to come forward too. And it's 33, which is channel your sacred rage. And so I believe that this card came through because this card is about saying no to the things in the world that we no longer will accept, to the pain, to the violence, to the gross injustices, to the abuse of power. It's allowing yourself to get really clear of that well, not only of moral outrage that you have within yourself, but also the deepest levels of compassion, and really tuning into that, because that is how the heart breaks open to that next level of capacity to love. And I believe this portal is an invitation into that, to that next level of love and compassion, so that we can truly create Galactic Gaia unity consciousness, so we can truly start to shift the tides, since that is not the world that is being reflected at this time. So really allowing yourself to get in touch with how you really feel about what is happening in the world right now, letting yourself get really real, get really clear about how you feel, and letting that also inspire the dream, the visions. What is your greatest heartbreak? What is your greatest joy? What is bringing you alive? Really tapping into these core questions to help you really get clear on your vision and your dream, and the larger vision and dream for the collective that is calling us forward now. And so this is big transformation energy, and it's really getting clear. The snake that is shedding its skin and releasing what no longer serves, allowing yourself to stand in your power, to stand in your inner knowing, to take a stand and figure out for you, what are you saying no to, and how are you going to show up in the world for that? How are you going to show up in the world with your fierce feminine? Because after we shift out of the Jupiter and Pisces energy for a little bit this summer, and starting in May, we are going into Jupiter in Aries, and that is fire energy. It is passion. It is the do it energy. It is really, it's going to be really calling in this vision and dream energy now. And then very soon, starting to take action on it from that place of, this is what I'm taking a stand for. This is who I am. This is what I'm here for. This is what matters to me. And I'm no longer going to tolerate what is happening on the global stage in whatever arena is your lane that you choose to be in, because we each have our own lane. We're each like cells in the body of humanity, and we each have a part to play. Some go to the heart, some go to the lungs, some go to the gut. Similarly with our world, some are going to be in agriculture, some are going to be for animal rights, some are going to be, helping to end violence against women, some are going to help to be ending war around the world. Whatever it is for you, getting clear on that. What is breaking your heart open to the next level now? And let that happen. Let yourself feel it. Pisces is high emotions, high emotional energy. Let yourself really feel the pain, feel the grief, and move it through your body so it doesn't get stuck. Grieving rituals could be really powerful with this energy as well. Going to a grandmother tree, allowing yourself on your knees to rock back and forth, to dig a hole in the ground, to offer your tears to the mother. This is a ritual I originally learned from Barbara Bijou, who's a global ritualist that I worked with for many years. Just allowing yourself to offer over those tears, offer over the waters to the earth to help form new life, and really let yourself feel it fully. I have a Pisces moon that is exact my south node in the 3rd house. So I definitely have high emotional energies and have had to learn how to really express those and to move those through, because that is it is such a deep time to really be in the fullness of our energies and to utilize the fullness of our emotions, and to understand that those play a crucial role in our dreams, in our visions. What we get most emotional about, what breaks our heart, what makes us cry, what makes us sob on our knees, that is energy for us that we can move towards to be in support as ecstatic embodied leaders out in the world. And the other thing about the Pisces energy, one of the reasons that I create oracle decks is because it is an oracular energy. So we all can tune into this oracular capacity to channel wisdom now, to channel that ancient knowing, to use the waters as a form of channeling, to tune into these high frequency crystal vibrations, to really allow this to support us and to open our channel to receive, as she is here, opening her channel to receive light language, to receive wisdom, to receive ancient codes. So this is a potent moment to allow yourself to open, to surrender, and to receive potent ancient codes of wisdom, of knowing, of medicine that you are here to bring at this time. So this feels like such a deep gift that this medicine came in today from the Sacred Revolution Oracle for us. And it's all because we're moving towards this Galactic Gaia unity consciousness. How are you showing up to help co-create this version of the new earth, heaven on earth here now, the new paradigm that is no longer ruled by dominator culture, that is no longer harming our planet, our people, our beings, ourselves, that is no longer in service only to a few. So really creating a new paradigm that is in service to the web of all life, that is in service to life itself. How can you show up and serve life now? And let the dream and the vision come all the way into you during this conjunction, during this Neptune, Jupiter, Pisces conjunction, once in a lifetime conjunction. Take the day off if you can, if you're scheduled for work, allow yourself to be in these energies. And if you can't take the full day off, take a few hours, take a few minutes, whatever it is, to be in a space that you can bask in silence, that you can bask in water, that you can immerse yourself in water in some way, and allow yourself to tune in and receive that bigger dream, that bigger vision that is wanting to come in for you now. Become the oracle. And if you have the Sacred Revolution Oracle deck, definitely utilize it. It's going to be super powered during this conjunction portal and for the rest of the year. Because again, we're going to be really moving with this energy. There's going to be another peak later in the year, and then the portal is going to be closing at the end of November. And so just really allowing yourself to tune into this fierce water energy here, the fierce water energy as a form of remembrance of your full revolutionary potential and ecstatic embodiment, beloved. Now is the time. And I can't wait to hear how this resonated for you below. Would love to hear what comes through for you during this portal, because I believe we will also be doing a lot of collective dreaming, which I think is very important and very valuable. And so if you liked this video, press like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to leave a comment below, share it with anyone you feel would be inspired by this message today. And if you're feeling like tuning in to that vision and dream that is individual to you and you're needing some extra support, please book one of the Oracular Astrology readings below. I would be so thrilled to support you through this year in that way of really setting you up with the wisdom of the Oracle and your unique natal birth chart to support you and superpower you stepping into your ecstatic embodied leadership potential now. And also the spots are filling up for our Sovereign Sisters Rising Mystery School that will also support you in stepping fully into this energy. It is a 7-month initiation to ignite your full, shameless, creative, spiritual, and sexual power. It's really a deep dive into the wild feminine. And the information is going to be below for that as well. Big Dreaming Energy, we are starting right before the full moon Scorpio eclipse portal and ending for Scorpio season in November. And so it's going to be a fierce, fierce portal of transformation, really working with that Scorpio South node. So especially for you, if you have very significant Scorpio placements in your birth chart, this is an offering you want to take a deeper look at, because it is truly for you to activate those energies fully in your life and to heal through any of the shadow aspects so that you can come into your full power in this lifetime in all aspects and really be the ecstatic embodied leader you are here to be. So looking forward to sharing more with you soon, beloveds. And please let me know what comes through for you below in this portal, and can't wait to share more soon. Bye for now.